we have our points, and I'm going to just finish the follower. And now we have our follower. So now we're going to have to find and draw the center of our camshaft. So that would be 23 millimeters from the center line, center of our roller pin. So it's 23 millimeters from here. Going to draw center line for there. So the next part, we know this is a diameter of 18 millimeters. Once again, it's quite small, so I'm just going to use my stencil again. There we have it. So for the next part, we're going to look at our specifications in the top. So we know the rotation is anti-clockwise. So I'm going to take my compass, open it a bit bigger than my center point. I'm going to make an arrow. This is going to be an arrow to indicate our direction. So I'm going to make just a small triangle at the top so we know it's going anti-clockwise. So next, we are going to figure out how big our main circle, our highest point of the follower has to be to make the divisions. So I'm going to project the highest point of my graft, and that would be the highest point of rise for our follower. I'm going to take my compass, put the one in here in the center, the other one on that point. I'm just going to draw a light circle around. Now this is going to be we're going to make our divisions for each degree. So I'm going to take my 30 degree, 37, 60 degrees triangle. I'm going to divide my circle into 12 equal parts. See that I'm going a bit over the edge. Will be explained later on. And now we have our divisions. So the next part, we are going to number each point. So the start of the follower would then be our 0 and 60 degrees, 0 and 360 degrees. I'm just going to draw that a little bit larger. So we know the rotation is anti-clockwise, therefore we are going to number our divisions clockwise, because your numbering would always be the opposite direction of rotation. So here we have 30 degrees, 60, 303, 30 degrees. Now that we have that, we can start by drawing our profile. So I'm going to project each division through each dot here. So 30 degrees is going to be there, 60, 90, and I'm going to project those lines through to the center line of our follower. As I project one point, I'm going to take my compass and then project it onto the corresponding division on this final profile, because otherwise you might get confused with all of the lines. So when you get a line, you finish it as quick as possible. So we're going to start with 30. Do my compass. That will be the point for 30 degrees. I'm not going to narrate everything here, but what I did there, I'm going to copy for the rest of my profile. That would be our first 180 degrees, and now I'm going to continue with the rest. So now I'm just going to draw some dots to be sure which end is where. So now we're 30. So seeing as though this is a roller-ended follower, these points we have now won't be the edges we use to draw our final profile. We are going to draw this, each point is going to be the center line of a circle the same size as the end of our follower, which should be 7mm radius. Once again, it's quite small. I prefer to use my stencil here. So let's just see if this one works. There we are. Some overlapping is fine. The reason I'm not using my stencil is otherwise I'm going to have to draw another center line for each division, and that's going to become difficult. I need 4 lines. There, I won't know where the center is. It's just going to become time consuming. So I'm going to take my time with my compass. Seeing as though you are losing the length of your leg, just double check every now and again that your size is still the same. Double checking my size again. Oopsie. And there we have our 12